we go green in Santiago. Oh, he's hit him.
Oh, big move from the Nissan.
Bert goes round.
Look at this battle for the lead.
Whoa,
to the
big
outside.
lockup.
Can he do it all the way around?
Max Guenther in the BMW to the outside. Hangs it on around the outside and gets through. And there goes. Oh, and he's held up to Costa. I think unintentionally, but I don't know. Nah, this isn't cool from Bert. Oh,
Costa for the lead.
They hit each other. Da Costa forces his way past. Now he goes defensive. Guenther goes to the outside in turn 9, and he's done it. The BMW of Max Guenther through the final corner to win in Santiago and win in Formula E for the first time. Max Guenther.
Yes, come on. Yes.
I think for all of us it was all about managing the race with the hot conditions, and yeah, it was great to fight basically with 3 cars for the win. And my start actually has not been as good because I was on the dirty side, so I went back to P3. But then I think we've been quite smart with when we took the attack mode, and like this I could go in the lead. And yeah, for sure then it was a lot of dog and cat playing between us until the last lap. Yeah, being honest, I didn't even expect Antonio to back off that much in the last lap. So, but yeah, when I saw him coasting early, I thought, okay, now it's now or never, and yeah, made the move. And for sure, I'm extremely happy to score my first victory here in Santiago. Yeah, I mean, for sure, I have to say it's really a dream coming true to win my first race in Formula E, first race victory for BMW, and yeah, definitely a big highlight so far.
Thank you so much. Amazing job, guys. I can't believe how happy I am. Thanks for that.
Especially the last part of the race, let's say the last approximately 10 laps. It was, I think, for all of us three, a critical situation, and everybody was maybe managing a bit in a different way, trying to overtake people and then stay in front. And yeah, I was in lead for quite a while. Then I saw Antonio coming from the back, but I knew as well he needed to manage battery because we all have to do this. And yeah, then until the end, I just kept doing my thing, and yeah, it paid off.
Well, we see a lunge into the hairpin. He gets a good run out of turn 9. Is he going to go to the inside turn 10? Here he comes.
Oh,
Costa for the
and
lead.
they hit each other. Da Costa forces his way past. Now that is robust.
He pushed me off completely.
Yeah, we briefly talked about it. Let's say from my perspective, I got pushed from the back. That's why I lost the lead. On the inside, there was, in my opinion, more than one car with space for him. He hit me, and yeah, then I was in P2. But yeah, I could manage to go back in the lead on track, so I got this sorted. And yeah, from my side was hard racing, but yeah, all good.
Yeah, so much happened. Obviously, the first feeling when the helmet is off is you know, we've lost it. But if we look at the big picture, you know, after a not so good qualifying, coming from 10th, we came back to all the way up to the podium and to P2 and actually fighting for the win. So a lot of positives to take away. But yeah, lost out on the start, being on the dirty side, and then I got a massive hit from Sims. I don't know what happened, but behind me I heard people locking up, and then I got a massive hit from him, and my steering wheel was never straight anymore the whole race. But we had speed in the car, and that made all the difference. Lost a lot of time behind Jeff. Unfortunately, when he had the problem, I don't know why it didn't make it easier for me, but I lost a lot of time behind him.
Man, Jeff, this is not how a factory driver works, you understand? His car is smoking like he's not moving out of the way.
I think I was being fed either not the complete information or slightly wrong information, because I was being told I was all good on temperatures, and even though I was saying I don't think I am, and yeah, the moment I got the lead, they tell me, okay, you have to slow down.
Strat 48, you need to cool down the battery. Strat 48, you need to cool down the battery now.
In the end, it all came down to the last lap, but these guys just managed it better. So a bit of back office work for us to work on. But yeah, take off the positives. This car is fast, long season ahead. First podium for a new team. It's obviously an awkward situation for me. Since I came here, my old team keeps winning or being on pole or whatever. So it's a big weight off my shoulders, as I am 100% sure this was a right move to do, and I'm really happy here.
Initially, Jeff and yourself worked well as a team. You came through pretty much together.
It was awesome. It was actually really good, actually, and I was really happy with how we were going through the field together. But then, yeah, I don't know. We'll discuss it internally.
You can only get so much lock into the car through those hairpins. Let's see from above. No, that was late. That was a bit too robust.
That's not.
If I'm
clean.
good, I'm angry.
Yeah.
I am furious at this point because I've just been bumped clean out of the way.
At that point, I thought I had the pace to do the move wherever I wanted, and I decided to go for it in turn 10, which he wasn't closing the door. The move was just actually on TV, and as soon as I went, he kept coming. But at that point, I was slightly locked up, and I couldn't avoid him anymore. So there was a small contact, but he actually came to me. But yeah, we talked about it between us. You know, it's never easy when it's for the lead of the race. I was obviously greedy. He didn't want to lose it. So I can see both ways, but it's an issue that we have in this championship because of all the lift and coasting. You know, you coast and then you look in the mirror, and then if someone's coming, you try and defend. But it's obviously hard because the guy behind is committed. So it's a never-ending problem with this series. But yeah, luckily today it all worked out okay.
A pole position, a third place. A lot of work to do maybe, but it's the third step of the podium for Mitch Evans.
Obviously, I was feeling pretty good after quali. We had some good speeds, but just couldn't convert it into race pace today. For the first 2 laps, I had some system problems where I was not getting any energy readings or sort of my guidance with the lights and stuff. So I was trying to do the best I could, but I was over-consuming. And once we got it sorted out, I was bad on energy. So had to manage that, and then yeah, I never felt like I got into a rhythm and was on top of the race. I was always managing something or fighting with other guys. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. Obviously, I think we could have executed the race a bit differently. But hey, it's a podium, it's points. That was our main target coming to the weekend, so I've got to be reasonably happy. But when you start the race in P1, you want to obviously finish there. So, but we just weren't good enough today.
Guenther is all over Mitch Evans. Look at this battle for the lead.
Whoa,
to the outside. Can he do it all the way around?
That'll be a massive move if he can, and there's a bit of a nudge, and Guenther now tries to fight back.
Evans, this has got to defend on the way in.
Once he went onto attack mode, I just couldn't keep him behind with the long back straight and the front straight. So with the extra 10 kilowatts this year of attack mode, it is quite effective. So yeah, I thought maybe late in the race I could maybe get him back, but it was a bit strange because we were about to go a lap longer, then a lap shorter. I don't know, we're all over the place. So I dropped back in pace because we added a lap onto our targets, and they dropped down the pace big time. And towards the end, it was all about just bringing the car home. So yeah, full credit to these guys. They were super quick. Antonio was rapid. So we've got some work to do to beat them in race trim.